Read a strange love story between Ottoman Prince and the English governess. In the late 19th century, during the reigns of Sultan Abdul (1861–1876), and Sultan Abdul Hamid II (1876–1909), Istanbul was undergoing significant political and social transformations. Amid this era of change, an unexpected love story blossomed between an Ottoman prince and a young British governess named Anne Clarkson. In a tale filled with tradition, intrigue, and sacrifice, the lovers faced challenges that tested the strength of their bond. In 1874, Anne Clarkson, a British governess, arrived in Istanbul to teach the children of a high-ranking Ottoman pasha during the reign of Sultan Abdulaziz. At a lavish dinner in the palace, she met Prince Kamal, a charming and cultured young man. Their first encounter was brief, but their exchanged glances hinted at a story destined to unfold. As time passed, Anne developed a habit of strolling along the Bosphorus after her lessons. One evening in 1875, under Istanbul's enchanting skies, Prince Kamal appeared unexpectedly. It was their first conversation away from prying eyes, a simple yet profound exchange about dreams and aspirations that drew them closer together. When Sultan Abdul Hamid II ascended the throne in 1876, social restrictions within the Ottoman court grew stricter. Kamal faced immense pressure to marry an Ottoman woman of noble lineage. Meanwhile, Anne struggled with the reality of being a foreign governess in a society bound by rigid traditions, making their love seem impossible. By 1877, the lovers resorted to exchanging secret letters carried by a loyal servant. These letters were filled with words of longing and defiance, yet the ever-watchful eyes within the palace began to take notice of their growing affection. One of the Ottoman princesses, Farita, who was considered a potential bride for Kamal, discovered the letters and informed his father. Kamal's father, wielding his influence, collaborated with court officials to devise a plan to end the relationship, escalating the stakes for the couple. By 1878, faced with mounting threats, Kamal and Anne planned their escape across the Bosphorus to board a British ship bound for Europe. On a cold night, they snuck out of the palace on a small boat, driven by a shared dream of freedom and love. As they neared the ship, palace guards, acting on Kamal's father's orders, intercepted them. Kamal passionately defended their love, while Anne pleaded with the guards, insisting they sought only freedom and happiness. Their fate hung in the balance, dependent on Kamal's father's final decision. In 1879, Kamal's father convened a crucial family meeting. In front of everyone, he gave Kamal an ultimatum: return to the palace, marry as tradition dictated, and restore family honor, or renounce his title and fortune forever to live with Anne. In a shocking decision, Kamal chose to abandon his titles and wealth for the sake of his love for Anne. The couple fled to Europe and settled in London, where they lived a modest life far from the grandeur of the palace but found true happiness in their union despite the sacrifices. The story of Kamal and Anne became a symbol of defiant love in both Istanbul and Europe. Their tale remains a testament to the power of love that transcends societal and cultural barriers. Along the shores of the Bosphorus, their story is still recounted as an inspiring legend of courage and devotion. Between Eastern traditions and Western complexities, Istanbul in the 19th century gave rise to this epic love story. Can love always triumph over tradition? Share your thoughts in the comments about this tale that illuminates the challenges and conflicts at the heart of the Ottoman Empire.